as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly back it up, call me low. Therefore, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at. Represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together, hold on, and hold a thug life. We all been all black, it's like life. You riding the whip, cause we riding the night. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Sticking too much.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder one, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, pressure up, pressure, bro, don't mess with us. We like the youth in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, hit the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you go in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Tell them where I'm from. Make a 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Yeah. Burnt by the California sun on the west side, East Coast where you. Got to New York like a net on a jet to London, to Brazil, to Quebec, like a whole world to perfect. Bird, tell them, baby, slow down, better represent when we come to your town, so lay back, slow down, what you represent when we come to your dance, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute, I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit, I'ma run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice, LA, got the people saying, Brooklyn saying,
Transition point. Make the defense move. That's a complete shot. A great shot. Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much.
Everything fat, got motored on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas, real Cadillacs. Through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. It's perfect to fart. Tell 'em, hey, babe, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your dances. Get in with the business when I come from Kansas City, hit Manila till it's Christmas out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this wizard? Bring my people back to Venice. LA, got the people saying.
You got double. Back up.
Move our feet! Move our feet! Move the ball! He's sticking too much!
Box out! Box out!
Get them.
Timeout. Start it.
Turn around.
Move the ball! It's sticking too much! I got ball!
Watch the screen. Oh, hey, right there. Abdullah, come on, man. You, man.
Hamlin.
You got your back up. You got no. Hey, swing.
James Thorpe.
Timeout. Start it.
Yo, set it up! Out! Out! Shot! Pressure him up!
Help out!
Give it up, baby. Let's go.
Set up!
Hamlin.
Timeout. Start it.
You other guys, as soon as the shot goes up, crash the glass.
Don't let him shoot that!
I got him!
I got shooter. Pushing on the miss. answer is...
Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Milwaukee, where the Bucks will be going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, if tonight works out the way they hope it will and they walk out with a win, it will move them into position as the team with the 5th best record in the NBA. Can we talk about Kawhi Leonard, guys?
Sure.
He's become one of only very few players ever to win a Defensive Player of the Year and a Finals MVP. And he just keeps on getting better, Kenny.
His ability to guard multiple positions. His length can bother point guards. His strength and size can bother power forwards. I mean, this guy does it all. He can ball hawk, and he's patient.
We are in Milwaukee, where the Bucks... Bucks are looking to take one in the interconference game at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
Move the ball.
Only one game away from San Antonio here. The Spurs will be back home for the next one. And this is a dangerous team, there's no doubt about it, with the Western Conference's 4th best record.
And keep in mind, just the 2-game season series. This is their final game against this group, and they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, given the way things went for them in that game, I'll bet they wish they could play them more than just twice. But we'll see if they feel that way once this game's over.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Ricky Rubio is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game right now. We're about 1 minute into the first. On offense here, the Bucks. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
You can see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
One shot.
And, Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw tonight. They get a hand on it. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Mr. Clutch. They grab their own miss. And San Antonio has possession. 4-point game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
Rubio left side. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
There's Mr. Clutch. 35 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
And too long on the shot.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Mr. Clutch has got 6 points. Spurs trail by 6. And Rubio kicks to Stevenson. Plumlee dishes to Rubio. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Antetokounmpo passes to Thorpe. Here's Mr. Clutch. Offline with his three.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Stevenson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bucks leading by 4. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, fires top of the key, and again it will fall. Basket good there for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 8 points. Out to the wing, Rubio with a wide open look, and a miss there on the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Rubio. Mr. Clutch, nice D from Aldridge.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Bullock. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, the dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Then it's Thorpe, then it's Mr. Clutch, and it's Flowers in at the shooting guard. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets came through when they needed him to. He had 35 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. A dominating performance from a player who might start making waves around the NBA. That is what the franchise hopes, at least, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bucks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
Blunt, he's checked in for the Bucks. No good from Mr. Clutch.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And here's the break. From deep. Milwaukee the rebound. The Spurs have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Stevenson. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 13. Thorpe, the pass to Mr. Clutch. In transition, here come the Spurs. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams. Fourth, the Spurs.
Now, they've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Thorpe. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Noah. Here's Mr. Clutch, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the three-point attempt by Lance Stevenson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mr. Clutch. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Kevin, I'll tell you, his three-point shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he needs to give it a rest and try something else.
Offline from the high post. Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Parker, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3-point. The Spurs making a switch here. So we've.
Well, Ricky, what does it say?
And now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Freak really making a difference here.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today, really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him.
That's on me.
You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely.
That's on me.
A brain fade.
That's on me.
I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Rubio in at the point guard. For San Antonio, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Milwaukee in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. They set the pick. Leonard on the wing. Here's Becker, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Jabari Parker. The Spurs have shot 75% of the stripe, 6 of 8.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
The Spurs making a switch here. Caspi's checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 13. From the top of the key, good. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Clock at 6. Matthews, a screen on Parker. Nice job coming off that screen. Rubio's got 5.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here's Rubio. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Can't hit the corner 3. Bucks leading by 8. Pulls it up. No good from Mr. Clutch.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Caspi with the bucket.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
That one goes. Count it. 18 points for Freak.
The three-point shot's been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
Out to the right wing, to the middle. Here's Matthews, and another basket for San Antonio.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock.
16 seconds left to play in the third.
Run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Slow it down.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Rubio. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Bucks leading by 6. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Then it's Mr. Clutch. Then it's Thorpe. And it's Flowers in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Utah Jazz. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Rubio. 9 points for Leonard.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And the 3 off target.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Thorpe with a screen on Leonard. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Lets it go from deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
I like this, Kevin. This is a lot better ball control from them as they really haven't had any turnover problems in a bit.
And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Mr. Clutch. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Good on the second free throw. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Baseline J on the way, and that one's good.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Rubio. Mr. Clutch, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mr. Clutch has got 20 points.
Yeah, he's had just 1 make in 7 attempts here in the 4th, not providing a whole lot of...
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with...
Well, a nice win for you tonight, Joakim. What was the attitude of the team coming into this game and just in general?
Yeah, we played hard tonight. We're getting better. We just got to keep going. It's a work in progress. And, we just got to keep fighting, and get as many W's as possible.
Congratulations, Joakim. We appreciate it. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Ricky Rubio.
Well, his passing, his instincts on offense, those were the keys to the game. He was spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved. Most importantly, he was creating high-quality shots and racking up the assists. Overall, great game.
He was on his game tonight from an offensive standpoint, whether it was scoring the basketball or distributing it. He gave the defense all sorts of problems.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.